Just what you can say about 15 games that you weren't there with the team. The team went 7-8. Talked to Rex about it, and he said to go 7-8 in the ACC without one of your best players is pretty good in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was a tough stretch that we went through, and throughout all, we knew we were going to have to fight adversity. We did. Nobody was hanging heads on each other. We took like men, and we stayed together through it all. And during those games, we just asked each other just to empty the tank, give it our all, and that's all you can ask for, during that time period. And that's just what it is.
You decided to come back this season, and then you go down with an injury. Just what was going through your head when you looked at that opportunity? You decided to come back to Notre Dame, and then you're out 15 games.
Yeah, I mean, something you don't really think about getting injured, and it was a weird kind of play. I just got a rebound and dribbling up the court, and I kind of felt something weird. And through the whole time, I just I wasn't feeling down on myself. Everything happens for a reason. I kept God first through it all. When Coach Brady told the team, the guy said, "Hey, I'm gonna still need you to be a leader. I'm still need you to be a vocal leader," and that's what I was doing. Using my game experience, my knowledge and my competitiveness to my advantage to teach, to help guys put them in a good situation to be successful in the floor.
There's games this season where they say that Notre Dame's on the bubble. They say Syracuse is on the bubble. You're able to get the win over Syracuse in the Dome at the buzzer without you and without Matt Farrell. What did that say about your team?
Yeah, it just shows who we are. It shows our character. So we could play no matter who we have on the court, and we played hard that game. That's all you can ask. It was a great game. Me and Matt were watching the locker room going crazy, and guys stepped up. Guys stepped up and played really well that game, and it just shows who we are. Shows our character.
Bring me into your rehab process and just what was going through your mind, and if you try to speed it up a little bit, to get back for those last couple games, to get back for this, just how your rehab was supposed to go, and if you kind of said to them, hey, listen, if we got to do this thing in a couple months, let's make it a month instead.
Yeah, I mean, I was grinding every day in the training room, doing stem treatment, keep trying to do some calf exercises, and also lifting every day, upper body, just to keep that strength. And then that's when I was in the cast and with the crutches, and as soon as I got the cast off, started running a little bit, started doing a little bit of leg, workouts, try to, did some hurdles and did some agility workouts, and then just staying positive through it all. That was a tough time for me. But I felt like, if you stay positive, positive, cures healing, and I think I did that. It did, and I didn't really try to come back earlier. Maybe the Wake Forest game a little bit, but I knew I wasn't ready, in basketball shape, and I didn't have a practice before that. So, getting back into the rhythm of things was kind of something that kind of went smoothly within that process. Before we played Pitt, we had practice, and our chemistry was great. It's like nothing happened. So, it felt good to be out there.
And in closing, just what you can say about if your teammates took care of business while you were gone, just what you saw from them.
Yeah, I mean, they did. They played their hearts out every game. We grinded. Nobody was complaining. We all stepped up to the challenge. Nobody was down on ourselves, and that's all you can ask for. It shows that we have men, shows that we grind no matter who's on the court, and shows that we have heart.